My name is Sister Celestine Mohammed.
And why you?
The reason why we're here, because of the violence in our community.
What do you think we can achieve with a march such as UNIHOOD?
Unity. Yes, unity. It's able to bring London into unity. And the violence that is going on in our community, we need to be able to make sure that our people get the message today. And not only today, it's going to carry on, because we have a next generation that needs to be able to take UNIHOOD further. The youth today are very frustrated. They need to be able to bring in the gifts and talents that they have, but they have been channeled to do other things other than themselves. They are gifted children, and we need to give them the direction. And that is my point on our youth. They're brilliant. They are God's children. Well, UNIHOOD is able to bring the people together. It's able to bring our youth together. It's able to bring London together with all the problem that it has with the youth. We need to change that. We need to show the government and everyone else that we mean business in helping our youth to understand and to recognize who they are. Yes, sir.
Tottenham, Garvey lives, Messiah lives. My name is Tafazwa Shakara Bandaka from the Al-Qaeda and Revivalist Movement Youth, also known as the Army. Basically, I'm here to support. I got a text yesterday saying that UNIHOOD was on today. I was unable to reach the event last Saturday because I was in a meeting trying to organise for the National African People's Parliament, so we was unable to make that meeting, but we wanted to be there, and we were definitely there in spirit. So when I got the text yesterday saying that this is happening today, I just knew I had to be here. As a people, it's our responsibility to remedy and heal the ills that we are facing and in our own community. And although we are very much aware that a lot of the problems that we are facing, a lot of the problems that we have in our community are the result of the negative impact upon another community, on our community, we don't defect from the fact that it's our responsibility to solve those problems and take those problems in hand, because the police are incapable and unwilling to solve those problems. In fact, they are actually one of the many causes of those problems. And so we as a people need to be self-reliant and self-determining and self-defining. And so when we say UNIHOOD, we're saying that we're not restricted to the borders of boroughs that have been designed by British society and who have created discord and disunity among the African community. We're saying that we're one people wherever we may live in the society, and I'm just applauding, the young people that are here today. I'm applauding the Nation of Islam for putting this initiative forward. I'm applauding my brother Mikel Amin, who's shouting loud at the front, because it's that kind of spirit that is going to make a change for our people in this society. It's that kind of spirit that all of our young people need. And the reality is that most of our young people do have that spirit. But it's for people like us who are here today to channel that spirit, or to guide that spirit, to make a loud noise in the community, so that our community can see it. There's another way to project and manifest ourselves and have an impact upon our community in a positive way. So that's why I'm here today, brothers and sisters, just supporting in the month of Messiah, you get me, celebrating the most eminent prophet and king, His Excellency Marcus Messiah Garvey, here to support UNIHOOD. UNIHOOD, one hood. Tottenham, Garvey lives, Messiah lives.
Sorry, Mama. What's it called? What's that?
Unity.
Come on, tell us.
Unity. And hood is about building a new hood to cover us from the badness that's happening outside. Outside the streets and stuff like that. Outside. This is outside. And we're just trying to protest about to stop the killing.
How does it feel being out on the road?
Feels strange for some reason.
Why does it feel strange?
Because we don't really do this often.
But now that you're doing it and you've got loads of people looking at you, how does it make you feel?
It makes me feel like I've got power.
My name's Aisha. We're out here right now because a young brother got shot here in West Norwood outside the shop on the main road early this morning. So we've come here on the day of our sponsored walk. Instead of going to the previously proposed route, we've decided to come here and pay our respects to another youth that's been killed in our streets. He was only 20, and like I said, he was killed right here, Main Street, West Norwood, early this morning. So we're here to lay our flowers and pay our respects. Because this is what we're about, UNIHOOD, is to put an end to all of these senseless killings. And just today, as we're about to go on our walk for peace, a young man has been murdered. I think what we're doing is we're kind of setting pace and we're getting our name out there. So people are hearing UNIHOOD, one here, they're seeing what we're about. So we're kind of putting the action behind what we're talking about. So this is our walk for peace and basically walking in what we believe in. So people can see UNIHOOD now and they can see what we're about. All of us here, we're just saying enough is enough, but we're not just saying it, we're also taking action, and that's what's important, because a lot of people talk, but they don't act on what they're saying. And here at UNIHOOD, we're actors on what we say. So anything that we say that we want to put an end to the killings. We're going to go out into the community and ensure that we do the work so that that stops. So that's what we're about here. We're positive, young people that just want to see a change. And the change starts with us, and that's what we're doing.
Do you think the government can help?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Do you want to expand on that?
Well, they could help because they could give us funding, but then the reason why I say no is because with that comes compromise, and we're not willing to compromise any of our beliefs for anything that the government wants us to do. So it's better that we do it ourselves and we don't have to compromise anything. So yes, they could help us with funding, but no, they can't, because we'll have to make compromises and we're not willing to do that.
My name is Wayne Mohammed, sir, and we're living in perilous times. You know, UNIHOOD is about countering the gang violence amongst our youth and to bring about peace and unity back into our neighborhoods. But it's not going to happen by some kind of osmosis or spookism, brother. It's going to happen by concerned individuals taking responsibility to build peace back in our community. And we've got to first of all galvanize those people who are like-minded and tell those involved in this kind of urban terrorism on our people that it's got to stop. So, you know, UNIHOOD is going to be promoting a lot of activities in the foreseeable future. So it's for the community to keep their ear to the ground. And, you know, we're going to take back our community, brother. It's as simple as that. This is a recent issue featuring the launch of the UNIHOOD event, which took place in Brixton towards the back end of June. And it was a wonderful event, and it was instigated by the young people themselves. And it shows you that our youth are creative, they're productive, and they actually want change, brother. So it's us as the adults to get behind them and support, rally around. Yes, sir, rally around and support our young people in this wonderful effort, you know, to bring about peace and to stop the madness taking place in our community. So you will see a lot of brothers out on the streets selling this Final Call newspaper. It's the arm of truth in our community. Mr. Murdoch hasn't got anything to do with this. So when you see the brothers out, make sure you get your copy, people. Peace. UNIHOOD.
My name is Ishmael Mohammed. This is UNIHOOD, our first peace march or walk, you could say, through London. Literally, we was going to go through South London today, but because there was a brother that died literally just right there, we're in Norwood today. So yeah, we're trying to raise awareness, you know, for what's happening in our community, because obviously everywhere you go, each ends, there's somebody beefing, you know. You got Tulse Hill beefing Lower Tulse Hill, and it's the same place. You got one side of Peckham beefing the other, so it's really getting mad, you know. Literally, just as we was going to do this walk, we hear another brother's been killed. So that's really our incentive for doing this, and that's what we're here for, to raise awareness and to really make a statement that we're not going to stand for it. You know? Well, I think the problem is that there's so many young people that are positive to the point where you just don't see them, you know, because everybody has learned from this in some way or another. So there's so many young people, we just don't see them come together. you know. But now because we're here together as UNIHOOD, we're the new group that's in town, you know. We're here, we're gonna make our statement. This is why you've got so many young people here with the same mind and the same perspective of things, you know. It's always black people that always want to say, no, we can't do it. We're young people and we're doing it, you know. And this is 8 weeks old, literally 8 weeks old. So UNIHOOD came from one Sunday meeting at the Nation of Islam building after a lecture by Brother Minister Hilary Muhammad. Literally just said, we need something in our community. We thought about it, we said, all right, we need a movement rather than an organisation or a youth club. One sister called Mariam actually, she said, why don't we call it UNIHOOD? And we was like, okay, makes sense. And we said, explain it. She said, universal, universe, and unity, you know, and units as well, and uniform. So that's how it is created. We're literally one unit, we're one people, as we were saying when we was coming down, we're one hood, UNIHOOD, you know. You can go on Facebook and just type up UNIHOOD, or you can go on www.facebook.com/universalhood, and on Twitter, twitter.com/thisisunihood.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. Onwards and upwards.
Yes, sir. Thank you.